worth your time. I say what's on my mind. I just wanna make a change in your life. Changes with mine too. We can reveal the truth. Conversation with Dr. Creative.
Hey everybody. Listen, we are back with yet another episode of Conversations with Dr. Creative. And I'm excited for this conversation today as I feel like it's going to be a fun one. It's one of them things when you have like a natural chemistry with someone and it really makes you feel like you're at home. So I'm excited to introduce this wonderful person that I'm sure you already know who we're going to talk to. But you know how I do before we get into the conversation, before we get into all the fun laughs and the games, let's go ahead and give this wonderful person the intro that they deserve. Some voices don't just sing, they hail, they ignite, and they leave a mark on your spirit long after you hear those notes that fade away. My guest today is a very rare light, a powerhouse vocalist, a poet, storyteller, a woman whose artistry is drenched in truth and fire and freedom. Kasia Lavon is a force to be reckoned with and not to be messed with. She is hailing from Boston, Massachusetts, and her roots are rooted in things like R&B, soul, raw emotions, in ways that you feel both your ancestral background and future forward feelings of where you're going to be. Whether she's commanding the stage with bold vocals, writing lyrics that cut to the core, she reminds us what it means to be unapologetic and real. You know, when you open up for legends like she has, and headlining shows that make you feel like church and therapy all rolled up in one blunt, you are getting someone who is truly authentic and about her business. Kasia is not just my sister in the grind, but she is a creator, a fighter, and a truth teller whose journey deserves to be seen and celebrated. So today, I'm going to interview someone who I hold very, very close to my heart, and I'm honored that I'm able to even be in the same room with this woman, the voice, the vessel, the one, and the only Kasia Lavon, everybody. Put your hands together for Kasia Lavon. Hi, Kasia Lavon with your pretty ass.
How you doing,
You
Dr.
know,
Creative?
I'm good. I'm doing real good. I'm just so happy to be here with you today.
I'm
I
happy to.
feel happy.
I'm so happy, baby.
Okay.
I've been searching for you. Oh. Okay, yeah.
How are you today?
I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling fine. It's one of the days that I actually am not doing anything at all. I know,
That's,
right?
that's really good. So what do you
I
plan on
know.
doing on your off day?
Today, groceries shopping. So when we're done with this, I'm gonna go pick up some groceries for the week so that I'm not spending while I'm out,
Mhm.
grabbing lunch while I'm out when I got food at home type of thing.
Hello, come on, mom.
Life lessons learned from mother.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So question for you. What are you most excited for in this stage in your life right now?
That's a great question. What am I most excited for in this stage of my life? I suppose I'm always excited for growth
Yeah.
and expansion. My lifelong mission lifelong mission in life is self mastery.
Mm.
So yeah, every stage applies to that lifelong goal of self mastery, and I think that I can see myself developing as we speak. So I like that. It's what I'm looking forward to. It's what I'm excited about.
When the lights are down and the sound is off, who is Kasia Lavon?
I'm introverted. I
Hmm.
keep to myself. I
Okay.
know. I have a social battery. It runs out very quickly.
Okay.
I like to learn a lot, so I might put on some kind of documentary, or I really like film, so I might put on a movie and just really just engulf myself in the story and escape. Yeah, that's me. I like a good story. I was in drama club in high school, so
Really?
I love acting and stuff like that. So I'm really into like seeing people portray stories. I like that. That's me. That's who I am. I sit down and I am quiet. I grab a cup of tea. If it's morning, cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out with my cat and my man, and we
Come
just
on, cat and man. We love that.
and I just that's who I am. Besides being a songbird, besides the work I do, I don't really identify with my day job, but I do use it um, to expand and my own horizons. So everything is everything is everything. You know what I mean? I put in my pocket, my spiritual pocketbook, as my mom would call it, and I use what I need.
So, like, at what moment in your life was you just like, you know what, I got this talent. I'm. This is really it. I might need to really pursue this. Like, what was that moment? Was it anything that happened in particular that was just like, I got something.
That's funny that you asked that because I always felt like I was musically inclined.
Mm,
Um, always. I guess maybe just people in my life reflecting back at me.
mm,
And if you are good with pattern recognition, there has to be a common denominator, especially when multiple people that don't know each other telling you the same thing. So, when that happened is a good question because it's always been like oh, Kasia, you learned the Barney song by yourself? Who taught you that? I don't know. That's like the story my mom tells. And
mhm.
I'm just like, I don't know. And she's like, well, here's a different keyboard. Like she gave me a play piano, and then I figured out the tune to Barney and some other
Oh
stuff.
wow.
Yeah, and then she just went and got me a Casio. Like, okay, fine. And then the little screen on it teaches you what fingers to use to how to play. She eventually put me into piano lessons and ballet lessons. um, I never got classically trained as a vocalist, but I was always in church. My whole family sings or plays an instrument
Hmm.
on my father's side, and on my mom's side, my grandfather frequented this local spot in Boston called Wally's Cafe.
Hmm.
So he was always in Wally's, and I didn't know that because he passed before I grew up. But yeah, I was always in a church environment. I was in the choir. Somebody heard me sing, was like, "You should join the choir." You should just... So it was like that. It was one of those. Always. I don't know if the when happened.
So when I first met you, I always, as an artist, I'm gonna say, I always got I get like a sultry, like chill, relaxed person. But also when you're on stage, it's like I would never thought you was an introvert. Like you're super like personable. You can get the crowd running. I remember one time I seen you at a place called Grace by Nia in Boston, and I think you sung the lady that she doesn't really do much stuff, but Anita Baker. I think you sing Anita Baker, and you was like embodied like this I'm grown kind of situation, right? And so talking to you and hearing you speak, I'm kind of getting like there are different parts of you. Are you able to break down the different personalities that you may have? Because even listening to your music, like I remember when I first heard your album and listening through that and then listen to some of the new stuff I've heard, it's like different people. So how are they all apart? Is it all a facade? Like what share with us like how do you split up those different type of personalities that I witness. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to give you like an example of what I'm speaking of. Hope that helps.
I see what you're going with. To speak to my music that you might have heard before versus now, the body of work that I put out called Vowelism,
Yes.
In between each song is like a spoken word piece. But if you notice, there are many voices.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed that, but there are many, many voices. And I made a point to highlight the fact that I have many voices.
Yeah.
I'm not a monolith. And I have many sides to me. Many things have happened to me. And if you only spend a certain amount of time with somebody, you're only going to see one side of them. But if you spend more time with them, you end up seeing the full
Everything.
encompassing. Yes, exactly. So, I can embody happy. I can embody sad. I can embody angry. I can embody annoyed. I can embody all these things. And so, I think that it's all a comprehensive makeup of who I am as a human being, not just as an artist. But I honor those parts of me and I write about them. So, like, if I'm going through a breakup, I might write about what I'm going through in that breakup, but it might sound like I'm blaming myself, or
Mm.
it might sound like, because I'm very introspective and circumspective. So if you say, oh, I didn't know you were an introvert. Yeah, it's true, because when I'm out and I'm social, maybe I should call it ambivert, but when I'm out and I'm social, um, there is a point in time where my battery
Baby,
dies.
let me tell you, my battery be down. Okay, so people often think that I'm an extrovert. And so I identify with you, right? They think I love to host things. I love to be around the folks. And when I'm in those spaces, I'm usually like super high energy, loud, goofy, shady, like all the stuff that people expect from me, right? But once I feel like I get the crowd going or get the people in a place of comfortability, I don't know if people notice, I disappear. I go to my room, I go to a corner, I get me a plate to eat, like, and I'm just silent because I feel like having big personality all the time is draining.
You can't be on
It
always.
can't be on
I mean,
always.
I admire people that seem that they are
Mm-hmm.
always on, but I
Mm-hmm.
also do have to honor myself. You know what I mean? Like, so I I see what you're saying with that. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
it dies because you have such a big personality. There are a lot of sides of me, like we were saying just a moment ago. I wear many hats, and I've gone through a lot of things, and so and I've grown a lot. So I can honor the parts of me that still haven't grown.
What's the biggest growth you ever had? And
The
from what? I'm being
okay,
nosy.
okay. So
Uh-huh.
I would say sexual addiction.
Mm.
I battled with that some years ago, and I realized that I was putting myself into situations and circumstances just to get that, no
Yeah.
matter what came from the situation or circumstance. Like, I would go out of my way,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and I would also get angry with people that wouldn't comply. That's an addiction. That's you know what I mean. So
Mhm.
it's like something that I had to heal from.
How do
Um,
you heal from that?
well, first I realized the whole purpose. I'm going to keep bringing up vowelism, but the whole purpose of that project was to show that there's a science to what artists do, what we do as songwriters and poets.
Mm-hmm.
We can encapsulate what it is that you're feeling or going through. Some people just can't put words to it, and that's the science that we perform. We are scientifically stringing vowels together in order to make these prose, these stanzas, and sometimes even melodically, we're scientifically like pulling at your heartstrings. Some people might know this, but the key of A is associated with your heart, um, and so there's a song that I have called Forever, and it's basically saying, like, it hasn't even been that long, and I'm tripping, I'm tweaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had to really write about it. So, long story short, we as artists, I think, are given these gifts, and we're also given these situations. We're given
Yo,
the gift and we're given the
yo,
situation because
Go
we
ahead.
need to write about the situation. We're not the only one that has the situation, but we might be the only one to word the situation in the way that we can word it so that somebody can heal from that or look at it in a different lens. Because sometimes you need another lens so that you can see. If you can't really see, you need to put on some glasses, right? So if you need another lens, another perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Because I play with words a lot, and so I think that that's one thing that I grew from was definitely, and I needed to show myself that I could do what an artist does.
What was the work? Like, did you just say, I'm going to be celibate for, not have sex for this amount of time? Or was it like you met a person who was just like, I actually just want you? Was it that you had to get your last two bangs, 1, 2, 3 out? And then like, what was the thing? You know what I mean? So I'm asking this because you know what? People do not identify that, right? They do not identify that is a struggle. And that's a lot of, and I do think it's a real thing. People really can be addicted to that. I know that I have my own addictions that may not be drugs, but definitely that. And I also feel like when I was younger, I was chasing it. But I also felt like, is this something that I got from family? Like, did I get this in my bloodstream? Because I also look at my grandfather, I look at my father, I look at people who are around them. I won't name names, but other hoes. Just keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, I look at these people and I'm like, yo, is this something that? Because I hear stories of people having addictions that they don't say there's addiction, but to me, it registered as an addiction, and I don't blame them or fault them for that because sometimes it's the excitement, sometimes it's the fresh meat. Sometimes you never know what it is. So that's why I asked you, like, what did you do to first of all be able to even name that, and then say I'm healing or I'm healed or every day is a struggle, but I'm getting it together. You know what I mean? Like, what was that thing? And I'm speaking because I'm here with you. We here, cousin. Oh, she's my cousin, y'all. But go ahead. Oh.
Um, there
I'm
was
so used to calling you cousin that I couldn't even say.
you said you were gonna hold it. You said you were gonna hold it. I was gonna play along. I like
I know,
games.
right? Go ahead.
I like games. I was gonna play along. The event, I can't name it, but I know that it was, now that you're bringing it up, like what actually made me name it. There was something that I was watching or listening to. Like I told you before, I like information. I like to, learn. So there was something that I was listening to. It might have been a sermon. It might have been, I don't know, child. It might have been a song. It could have been something. Something inspired me to look at it like that. And I was like, wow, why am I going out of my way? And then I really had to sit with myself because I have a spiritual practice where I do what they call shadow work. But what basically is happening is I ask myself, why am I feeling like this? Why do I have these feelings? And I have to go into my memory and really recall what occurred, what that inspired me to do, and then why I continued. And like I had to trace back to like when I know what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
I know what it was. I had released a song, one song. It was called Lifted. And it was my first single ever. And it was about smoking weed and stuff like that. And I still burn it down, you know what I mean? But the song took me just one song, because all I had to do was apply myself. This whole time I was like, oh yeah, I like to sing. I go to open mics. I'm a poet. Da da da.
Right.
But if I actually went to the studio, paid for time, recorded it, had it mixed, and released it.
Go girl.
So that got me opportunities, this and that. And then one day I started getting like a mad friend requests, and they were all fine. This was a while ago. This was a while ago, but
a little inbox, a little 1-2.
And I just had so much access. And I think what happened was I got scared of the access. And I said, wait a second. I shouldn't be jumping at this. This is like, it was like one of those moments where I had to say to myself, someone said something, I watched something, and then I started getting these friend requests. And I'm like, wait a second, what's gonna happen if wait, no, I can't do this. And so all these scenarios started popping up in my
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, so that's what happened. I got afraid of the access that I have as an not just an artist, not just somebody who people know, but specifically an R&B singer.
Mhm.
R&B singers are responsible, I think, for majority of this population on this planet.
Hello, Luther. Hello. They do it. Teddy Pendergrass.
We're, I think,
Marvin.
responsible for populating this earth with
Yeah.
humans. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So when it gets out of hand, it's like, oh no, yeah. So I think that's what happened. I got scared of the access, and I had to really, really say to myself, has it been that long? Do I really need this?
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason? Why am I seeking this? And also, I was dealing with people that were not reciprocating in the way that I wanted them to, but the math was mathing. So I needed to, again, the common denominator. What is the common denominator? It's me. Now I have to fix me because I don't want this situation, clearly. So I'm putting myself in it. So I need to now be more aware of where I'm putting myself. Yeah, so the math was mathing. It was making sense. I just didn't want the outcome. The equation was like
Absolutely. Do you plan on doing music for the rest of your life? Do you want this to be your thing? Do you plan on one day being like as big as a Solange? Like, what's the deal? Is this like an everyday 1, 2, 3? I'm just going to do it until I get older. Or is it like I want to do this full time?
that's also a good question. We were saying that I have many sides of me.
Mm-hmm.
I I identify with being a songwriter only because I have this gift. Um, but I don't identify with being famous. So if people know who I am, that's awesome. I think I like respect. I like recognition.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate when someone can honor, you know, your work ethic. I like that.
Yo,
But
I feel you on
what?
that. For me, I don't necessarily want. I don't need to be the face of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be. I would like to keep my normalcy, but I would also love like the industry people, whether it's like producers or big wigs that know they can call on me to produce a show, to work with the artist, to put together whatever one to respect it to the point where I'm always working in my art. That's what I would like to see. And it's so interesting to hear you say that because sometimes that's people's goals. I remember I interviewed somebody, he was very upfront. I want to be like a Beyonce. I was just like, okay. And I'm
I would
asking
say
questions like
vocally, artistically, Beyonce is a great rubric.
this,
I think
this
she's
person
great.
was talking about just being better than everybody, and they spoke as if they were better than everybody. But I won't go there. That's why the interview will never air.
Oh, oh,
It will never air because I kind of like the interview lasted for like maybe 35 minutes, and usually if you have a connection with somebody, my interviews last at least 45 to an hour. You know what I mean? And I was just sitting there like, well, it's all right. Well, talk later. God bless you. And I know if you see this, it's all right, but I just did not enjoy your interview. But go ahead.
God bless you. But okay, so it's funny you bring up Beyonce because you're like, well, who are you? And it's like, if you look at, I study her and some others. She's
Yes.
just one of the people I study. I have a list actually. I prepared that just in case you ask me.
Well,
But
what's your list?
but she has Beyonce and Sasha Fierce, and
Yep.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Yes.
it's like a perfect analogy for me because there's a time and a place for everything, and that's how I operate in life. So if I'm on the stage, it's time to be on stage. It's time to put on
Hello.
a
Come on,
show.
Tina. You gonna
That's
do
what
something.
it's time for. It's time to put on a show. Okay.
I know that's right.
But artistically, Beyonce is is to me a genius, and she has a great team. Um, so on my list of inspirations, this is an old list, but it's valid. India Ari,
Mm,
Beyonce, Faith Evans,
mm,
Aaliyah, Usher,
mm,
Tank,
mm,
Brandy,
mm.
Alicia Keys,
Mhm.
Erica Badu.
Yes.
I can't stand you. Jill Scott,
Oh yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan,
Mm,
Justin Timberlake,
mhm,
Neo,
mm.
and Layla Hathaway. She's always been on my
Yes.
list.
So boom, Layla
She's
Hathaway.
always been
Woo.
on my list. Always.
Girl, how did
She's
it
always
feel?
been.
I know that you just did a show where you opened up for Layla and Duran Bernard. How did you feel? Tell me how your feelings was feeling. Tell me what the process was like, girl. What was going on?
I wish you
Layla
could have.
Hathaway
I wish you could have
and
seen me.
stage.
You should have seen me. I wish you saw me because I made sure that I was in the front of however front I could be, which was
Mhm.
basically in front of the gate. So the crowd was behind the gate.
Right.
I'm in front of the gate.
Oh, I know that's right.
I'm by the sound tent
Uh-huh.
in the corner.
Yep.
Okay,
Taking it all in.
I want to see. I was like, I wish you could have seen me. I was like this the whole night.
A baby. A baby. Yeah. A baby.
Wish you could have seen me. And then like, I mean, I spoke to Duran. I took pictures with Duran Bernard, but he was standing behind me enjoying his time.
Mhm.
I didn't even. I mean, I turned around to say, "Oh my goodness," da, 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 da. But I didn't even like Layla.
Right. Everything you're doing,
And
I want to do. Yep. Yep.
I feel like everybody behind me was feeling the same way. I mean, we were singing along to Angel and everything like that. But just to watch her work,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that was the best. It was the best. It was the best. She didn't take no pictures. She didn't want to, talk to nobody. But that's fine because I think she deserves that. But at the same
Oh
time,
yeah, she's
at the
yeah.
same time, I really wished I could. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
two things
right,
can be
right.
true. Two things
Right,
can be
right,
true at
right.
once. Yeah. So it was incredible because the first time I ever heard a song by her was "Forever for Always for Love," and I made a point to learn that song. And then I heard a live version with a crazy guitar solo, and like she's just so genius. One time I seen a video of her sing polyphonically, and I just thought that was incredible. So yeah, seeing her, even though she's the last one on my list, last but not least, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
if I
I've
have
had
a list
this.
like that.
You don't got a list like that?
Well, I'm not really a singer. I'm like, so my list of people who I admire and would like to be like, and one of the people is no longer on my list because he's fucked up the world. Okay,
Oh no.
I can't even like him no more. But his hustle was everything. I'm not even going to say his name.
What
But
you talking about, R.
individual,
Kelly?
actually, both of them, okay. I'm going to have to say it, y'all, but don't be mad at me, okay?
It's okay.
So
We respect it.
here's my people that I used to. Some I used to look up to, and some I still do. Number one on that list is Candy Burris. She's a songwriter, a business owner, a multi-hyphenate, talented person, and she makes the bag in every single place.
Yeah.
Next is the month Tyler Perry. I think he's super smart, creative, and people don't know, like in his plays, he's the one writing the songs in his plays. He's directing the people. He's right, in his movies, he has his own place where artists can do their thing. So Tyler Perry, it used to be R. Kelly, but that's only because he's so freaking talented. But I can't really talk about him. And then it was definitely Puff Daddy because he's also a multi-hyphenate person, but I can't like him no more, right? And then the other person was Adam Sandler.
Okay.
And Adam Sandler is
He's a musician too. He's a musician too.
Yeah, I was gonna put it all out there. Brother can play instrument, sing. He can act. He puts all his friends and family into every movie he does. If you don't know, look at his movie history. You'll see specks of his friends paying his friends because they may not have jobs. Like he's giving people jobs, and he's super funny. And I just feel like he lives a normal life without having to, I don't know. He's just amazing. So that's my list of people that I look up to.
I feel you. And then when you get specific like that, like it's it makes me want to say, like, the people on my list, it's not all for vocals. Like, not everybody
Right.
on my
Mhm.
list is because of vocal ability.
Right.
It could be songwriting, it could be stylistically. Like, I like the genre that you write for, or
Mhm.
the stories that you tell and how you tell that story. Um, so like I try to honor those people in my songwriting as well as myself, so you can pick up a taste of my influences in the songs that I have. Yeah, so I feel you on that.
Do you feel supported?
By whom?
It's a question.
I feel supported by the universe.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that when I need something, it's there. If I didn't need it, it wouldn't be there. I'm still here, I'm still living, I'm still breathing. So as far as support is concerned, um sometimes I might get let down, but that's because I have my expectations up. You know what I mean? So I'm always checking myself, if you haven't noticed. Like, I'm always like, well, the only reason I feel this way is because, and then I have to do the shadow work or whatever. And it always comes out that I'm still blessed, I'm still successful, I'm still proceeding with my goals. So, regardless of who I would like to support me, they don't have to, because I have the support of the universe, and I'm still succeeding. I'm still moving forward. I'm still
Have
making
you
my
ever
money.
have you encountered a mentor before? And do you have one or no? Hmm.
Have I ever encountered a mentor? I've seen people be mentors to others,
Never received one.
but I've never had somebody be like,
Put an arm around me and walk your ass to the next phase of your life. Have you ever
yeah,
mentored or interested in mentoring someone? And be
I've
honest.
been asked.
Okay. And you
I've
said,
been
oh
asked,
wow.
and somebody else who I did a song with recently, she's actually very sweet.
Mm.
She went and called me her mentor to someone she was introducing me to. And so I was like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Because
I'm doing work out here.
like, I'm touching lives. Like,
Right.
no, because she's just beautiful, dark skinned 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Nivea Sinai. She and I met um, at CCTV in Cambridge to do an event together where they're showcasing singers. We were the only ones to show up, and we clicked organically.
Mm.
One of her friends came by. We were play singing. You know how singers get. We were play singing, and then her friend goes, "Y'all should do a song together." And so we did. We just did it. Other people I've done songs with doesn't go anywhere, or like it just doesn't work out. Like, maybe it might not be their fault. It could be my fault. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't work out. And this one, she's so intentional, and she wants to work, and it's obvious, and she will hold you accountable. And she's like, she's almost like she's almost like you. Like, she'll text me, remind me, and she'll be like, "Hey, we're doing this. We're scheduling this." And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Because again, I'm introverted, and I have a social battery, so I don't always reach out. I'm not the type of person. My friends, my deep friends, know this about me. I can pick up where we left off. If you need me, call me. I will give you $10,000. But I mean, like,
Brain.
sometimes I just need to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, maybe it's the work I do. Maybe it's that, because on the other side of things, I do work at a bank. It is high stress, and I'm in a different capacity now where,
She has to wear pantsuits and briefcases.
yeah, like, I'm carrying around a laptop bag. Like I'm like, how soon do you need this wire sent? Yes, okay, absolutely. We'll send this in. How much is it? Okay, $222 million. Great, thank you. And it's like, it's like this needs to be rushed. It's like, okay. And then so I don't know how long I can go off on that, but basically I be tired.
Mm-hmm.
I be so tired and I just want to be to myself. And the people that know that and still love me for it. The people that have a problem with that, they don't know me and they don't care to get to know me, and that's fine. They probably want some like popcorn relationship that has quick validation and everything like that. I'm not like that. So I'm very realistic and I let people have their time and their space, and I just want that for myself. But the friends that know that love me, and that's all, So
What was the most impactful or cherishing gift that you've ever received?
gift,
Mm-hmm.
like an item.
Sure. Yes, an item, girl, a gift. And we're not going to say life. We're not going to say any of those deep things. Nigga, will somebody give you that was like, okay, you did a good thing. And it better be from your boo. I'm okay.
And it better be from mommy. He over there playing games. The most impactful and meaningful gift. Oh my goodness, that's such a hard question. I'm not a that's not my love language.
I know.
So when someone gives me a gift, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. You thought of me, like you know me this much to get this item that I will use. Like, thank you.
I feel very awkward.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Like gifts. Like, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around because I'm trying to think like what is really, really nice. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't answer your question. That's such a hard question. Because items, I love people. I use
Okay.
things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were to have, what would be like your top 3 features? And then we're going to play a game.
If I were to feature on somebody's record,
Sure.
top three. Top three. Top three. Top three.
Top 3.
Top three. Top three. If she'll have me, Brandy, and
Can I be in a session with y'all? I just want to sit there and just watch, okay? Woo!
I would
You
lose
know me,
my
I'm like,
mind.
I just looping. Go ahead.
I would lose my freaking mind. You know who's really good? What's his name? He played Sammy in Sinners. What's his name? Sam Sinners. I'm about to Google it right now.
I know you're talking about. I just can't remember his name.
Oh, he's so good. Oh my gosh. Miles Caton.
Yep. Got it.
Miles. His voice is, and that's a recent artist. Okay, I think he tours with her. I think he's her's guitar player. He can sing so well. I follow him on Instagram. He just be singing, child. Oh my goodness. I'm just like,
okay, song crush.
I'm like, you can sing.
Uh-huh.
It's the tone, it's the timbre for me. Like it's all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You better give me blues.
And who else?
The last one. Let me see. Low key, I want to pick a rapper because I like hip hop. So let me see. Probably like either Lil Wayne because he does a lot of features with up and coming artists. I love Wayne. Or Young M.A. who's got a similar wordplay style. She likes to do stuff like that. So I know I gave you 4, but
it's good.
Yeah.
All right, so boom. We before we play the game, I have to ask you the question because I don't want to leave this without asking my season's question. What does the word love mean to you? It has so many meanings, and everybody answers this question different. So I'd love to see what your meaning of love is. The face got serious.
Love is patient.
Hmm.
Love is kind. Love is humble. Love is trusting. Love is liberal. Love is unselfish. Um, long suffering, tenacious, and pure. That's my definition of love. Love is an action verb. I get that from the Bible, by the way. But
Yeah.
love is an action verb. And there's also something else. Now, mind you, I'm not religious, but I was raised in the church. I did mention I was in choir a lot, but I did a lot of Bible studying and I learned a lot
Hmm.
about my practice, the practice Christianity, the practice. So, to practice love is to know that charity, which is a synonym of love, starts at home. And home is where the heart is, which is here. So, in order to love someone else, you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to love yourself first. So, if I say love is patient, I mean I'm patient with myself.
Mm.
When I say love is kind, I mean I'm kind to myself. I trust myself. Those are things that I had to work through. These are, when I say tenacious, I mean I get up every day and I have to choose. That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
I have to choose every second of every day. Throughout each day, I have to choose. Do I love myself? Yes. And then that informs my next action. So the action to love is just first consider yourself. Charity starts at home, and then go from there. That's how I see it. I hope that touched
That was
somebody.
good. That was different. Yeah. I'm saying like, okay, she's deep. She went to a private school. No, I'm joking. I don't know if you did.
I did.
Oh, you did.
No.
That is crazy. I didn't know if you really went. I really never know. I don't know. I just know that you're my little cousin. That's all I know. I
My
don't know.
mom did not. My mom was a Boston police officer. She did not want me in Boston public schools, even though she raised me in Dorchester and then moved me to Randolph. So even
Mhm,
though she moved me to Randolph and we was there for about 5, 7 years in
mhm,
Randolph, I barely went to that public school system. She had me in something called Agape Christian
mhm.
Academy and another school that I can't remember the name right now. But they were so far away. We had to go through the tunnel and everything. Like it was like, one of those experiences where you get demerits and you have to wear a uniform and
Yeah.
like, yeah. So yeah, Agape
Let me tell you a
and
little bit
something
about
else.
Kasia Lavon growing up. Then we'll play it again. First of all, every time I talk to her, I have to apologize because
It still hurts. It's soft right here.
I'm sorry. I dropped my cousin on her head.
It still hurts.
But I feel like that drop is what created the personality. Okay, so let me just put that out.
Not you
I'm a
taking
part of
credit.
that.
No, but
So
you do
boom.
have you're influential in my life as far as music is concerned because you took me around and you introduced me to different groups,
Mm,
different different groups of people, different settings.
mm.
I think my first studio experience was with you. So just so
Aw.
you know that in Castle Square.
Yes, Castle Square tennis organization. We had a blast. My cousin has always been just such a light, super supportive. I was just starting hair. I would be doing her hair. Just my favorite little cousin. Do you have a favorite cousin? It don't have to be me, but do you have a favorite cousin? Isn't it
Do I
Tom? Who
have
is
a
it?
favorite cousin? Do I have a favorite cousin?
You say cousin. I know we shouldn't, but
I said cousin. You
we all
didn't.
say cousins. It's so
Cousin,
sad. I don't know where it came from. Your favorite cousin?
cousin. It's like I'd use the but you could tell it's a T right there.
Right. Favorite cousin.
Um, I don't I don't believe I do have a favorite cousin. Because like I said earlier, I'm so introverted. So if you come to me, I'm like, yes, you came to to me.
I have a favorite cousin.
You
and
come
that's
to me
Kasia
a
Lavon.
lot. Huh?
Very, very clear about who's my favorite.
No, because like I just like an artist on stage, the energy that you get from me
Hello.
is a reciprocation of the energy that you gave, and there's nothing more. It's how do I put this? It's like a feminine energy versus a masculine energy. To be artistic is to take in and multiply what it is that you've seen, what it is that you're digesting, just to multiply it. That's the feminine aspect.
Come messy, please. Who's your favorite Hollins?
I'm the grandmother. I'm ready to go. Thank you. Okay, one time I was sitting up in Nana's house and she was cutting vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And I took what I saw back to wherever I was at. I think I was around my father, which is her son.
Yep.
I was around my father and I started cutting vegetables. This is a time of period where I was in high school and I was being passed around. My mom was going through chemo and she couldn't, take care. So she sent me to live with my dad and his girlfriend and their 2 kids. I'm cooking. He came up to me
I never
and said,
knew you lived with them.
I did.
How long did that last?
2.5 years.
Whoa, you live with them.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about that later off camera. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have my reasons.
Right. Well, girl, it just got juicy when you said that. I'm like, whoa.
Anyways.
Right. Go ahead.
So I'm cutting green bell pepper. Just say it's green bell pepper.
Right.
I'm just cutting green bell pepper. And I'm doing this with the knife. Yep. And that's what I know because I seen it. I just seen it. And I was just like, okay, that's how you cut. He was like, Kasia, why are you cutting the vegetables like that? You know you can hurt yourself. I'm like, I don't know. I see Nana doing it.
We all do it.
And then my mom, I noticed that she does that too. And like,
you press it on and you get
just press it. And he was like, no, you use a cutting board.
I didn't have a cutting board.
Use a cutting board.
And I'm
thinking, I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta get a cutting board. I don't know, like. I'm fine cutting it like this.
My mom does potatoes like that. She does her bell pepper like that. Her onions.
Right in the hand.
Yes.
See? And my mom, she would use a fork to make potato salad and with the egg and the potato right in the hand with the fork right in the hand.
Yep.
That's anyways, but that's my Tara
Bussy.
Bussy. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. She is my favorite Hollins, even though she's, and but she's I miss her. I told her some things before she left and she couldn't respond, but I told her a lot of things. So I'm glad that I got that off my chest. You know what I mean?
You told her like in the hospital.
Yeah, I told her by myself. I would have
done that.
Huh?
I wish I would have done that.
Yeah, I just went waited till everybody left and had my own time. And I just told her a lot of things.
Okay. I mean, people were around the clock.
I was trying to make sure that I wasn't affecting her blood pressure by the things I was telling her, but I was telling her a lot of things.
I know it was juicy.
I know it was. It was. It was. Some stuff I never told nobody. I told her. So, just, one of those things.
Was it releasing? Was it like, I feel like I actually was able to say something to somebody and get off my chest and it can go where it's going to go.
Exactly. Yeah, it was one of those releases that I was able to just be like, all right, great. Not only did I get this off my chest, but I had some time because there was a stint of years where I just wasn't around. And this for multiple reasons, but I just wasn't showing up. So, yeah.
Well, I'm going to ask you while we're on phone. Next year, in the month of our Lord, July, if you have any time, the second weekend of July, please keep that weekend open. And please do not book no goddamn gigs on that weekend.
Your mom told me too.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, she said it just like that too.
Yo, book it, but put it out now.
Put it in my calendar now.
Put it in the calendar now. I don't want no excuses. We're
No,
gonna
because
do it different next
I
year.
was in Canada, and it was my first opportunity to go international with my voice. So that was good. That was good. But I am sad that I missed the family cookout.
It's gonna be a little different next year. I'm gonna help organize it with Kiana and some other people. So it's going to all the old folks say that they stepped down, but you know that's a lie.
You said
Um,
second of June, second
second
weekend of June,
weekend in July.
July.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can start planning that now if you want.
Yeah, because
But
all
I'm
of
not
us
saying
need
like
to.
right now, but I'm saying,
But yeah, I'm gonna get. Oh, you know, I'm gonna be reaching out to everybody. Y'all got. We're all gonna put some work in this time, and it's gonna be completely different. 3 days of a real thing. Anyway, so boom, let's go back to the game. So boom, you know how we usually go on our cabin trips or whatever, right? But
yeah.
say that you're going on a cabin trip and you're able to invite 8 celebrities. I want to know who those 8 celebrities that will be there with you and Devon, and why you're picking those 8 celebrities to be at your cabin trip for 3 days, basically.
Dang, I'm not really thinking about these folk like that. Let me see. Who do I want to invite? A celebrity?
I can help you.
I want to invite some fun people. So I'm gonna invite Kilani.
Ooh, okay.
She seems fun, and her girlfriend. I forget their name. And that's 2. And then I would invite Baby Tate, even though she's pregnant right now.
Okay, doesn't matter.
She seems fun. Yeah, the reasons are because they're fun. They seem fun. Anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see. Strictly for fun, right? Chris Brown. He would be very fun. I feel like dancing a lot and like just making a lot of jokes. And I get along with earth signs. I feel like Tauruses are really funny. They are. My mom is super funny. So let's see. You said that was 5?
Yep.
Okay. Who else would be a blast? I feel like since I said Chris, I'm gonna say Brandy as well, because they work together, and I feel like Brandy has a silly personality.
Yeah, I think so too. She has a lot of sarcasm too.
Yeah, and I'm with that shit.
You know, I love a good. No, I love a good sarcasm. A little side eye, a little.
Right. 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 Let me see. So that's 6. So 2 more. Okay, 2 more celebrities that I would invite to a cabin trip. Ooh, 2 more. Ooh,
2 more.
I would invite. I'm trying to choose between Andre and Erica. I'm not sure which one. Maybe just both of them, just to be messy.
I mean, if you want a little drama, I think they're friends though, aren't they?
They probably are.
I think they're friends. I think she has a good baby daddy relationships.
Yeah, I would hope so.
They would get y'all high. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you be high in the sky
with the incense and the flutes. Okay.
Okay.
Come through.
So
it's a whole meditation experience.
I would get Cardi B. She seemed like a riot. I would get Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God, Meg! I've been listening to her all week.
I would have a blast with her. I would get Solange because I feel like she's just like a vibe. Like she's gonna have fun, but also mellow me out. I would get what's the girl? I'll get probably like some more the comedian.
Oh yeah.
Like she would be roasting people. And I would get what's his name? Cisco. It's because I want to scream and holler and harmonize with him in a personal space. You know what I'm saying? I got two more, well, three more. Um, I would do Duran Bernard because he's just fun. Um, I would do. Okay, I think I would do. What's the girl's name? Tamar, because
Mm-hmm.
she's drama, but
Mm-hmm.
also I feel like there's a side of her that we don't know that would give me like a little something, something. And I think I might throw in a little Nene Leaks
Okay.
because in my brain I'm creating a show.
She seems funny. She
Yeah, I'm
seems
producing a
really
show right
funny,
now, and it's
cracking
gonna be
jokes. She gonna be
fun
cracking jokes all
uh,
night.
all night. Okay, and I want to see Nene without her wig. So that's my goal.
Okay. All right.
So
Yeah.
before we get off, do you have anything you want to share with people, like things that's coming up, or how they can follow you and support you? And be honest with how they can support you.
Be honest. Okay. Yeah. So showing up is cool. You know, if you're not able to be at like a performance that I might have or something like that, because I do post about them on social media, and I have a website, kasialavon.biz. Um, so if you don't show up, you know, you can always like share something, or you can subscribe to my YouTube. You know what I mean? Like just share it with friends or something. Share it with someone. Listen to my music. That also would support. You just press play,
That's
and
it.
if you
Let-
if you like a song, tell me
mhm.
tell me what you like about it. That would really mean a lot to me. And then, you know, just like in a material way, I have bags now, and so like little merch. It's tote bags. It has my logo on it and a cute little trademark that I came up with that people always say when they're on their way out the door. So I think that um, phone, keys, wallet, chapstick is just a great trademark, and um, it did okay when I did a festival. So I sold a few, and I made some money, and I was surprised that I made some money that day, and I kept making money. I brought them to another event that I did recently. So
Mhm.
yeah, so those are all ways that you can support me. I always love to see people in person, but again, listen to my music,
That's it.
hear me out. You know what I mean?
And I'll say, y'all, Kasia Lavon has so many things coming up. She's still working on new music, and she has so many things up in the queue to be dropped. So just follow her, please, and let us know in the comments what you thought about this interview. Exact, I love that. Let us know what you think in the comments and share this artist because you don't want to not be able to get that follow back because when she make it, she's gonna hit, and then she ain't gonna be running her own social media. Then what you gonna do? Okay, you're not forgetting where you can get into it. Okay, but anyway, my name is Dr. Creative, and I want to say thank you so very much, Miss Kasia Lavon. You are amazing. You are everything. Super talented, caring, loving, smart, relatable. And I pray that your future is blessed with great success, as I see it's going to be, regardless. And I love you, and I thank you.
I love you. Thank you for having me up on
You.
this amazing platform conversation.